So we've got two hatchet heads here that both need reshafted. This one's a nice wee one, so I'll just do a wee hatchet shaft. But this one's pretty big, so I'm going to do a medium shaft. The next thing to do is to clean up the heads with the grinder. So this axe head is similar in size to this axe head, and on this axe I have a medium shaft, and this is my favourite axe. I love it even more than a big axe, just because it's like a hatchet, but it's long enough you can use it as an axe, and it's nice and small so you can get good power. So I want to do the same thing with this head, and so I plop the medium on this piece of, I think it's maple or something, or maybe ash, I don't know. It came from a bath mat. But I've drawn on the shape and now I can cut it out on the bandsaw. So I've cut and trimmed the shoulders at the top, and now I can fit on the head once I take off all the corners and round them and everything. Half round router bit to smooth over the edges. So using the compass, I've drawn out the shape of the head as such, and I can chisel it out so that the head will fit onto the shaft very nicely. So the handle's all nice and smooth now. I can give it a wee sand, but first I really want to do this. So pop on the head, give it a wee tap with your hand, and then the lovely momentum trick so it doesn't fall off on me. Already going. Bugger, it's broken. So close, yet so far. Well, third time lucky. This time, not going for a shoulder, just tapering it on to reduce chances of splittage. There we go, sounds like it's seated. So I originally planned for the handle to be about this length, but due to my 3 muck-ups, it is now this length. A bit shorter. With the handle on, I can now give it a good sharpening. Looks shiny, but doesn't really look sharp, even though it is razor sharp. So I've picked out this log just for its size and shape. I'm going to use this as my handle, and it's a bit big as you can tell, so I'm going to chop it up on my 16-inch bandsaw. Now that I've got a nice piece of wood, I can draw out what shape I want it to be. So let's say come down like this, pretty straight, and then the end about here have a nice hook in it. That's why I picked this bit, because it's got a hook in it. So then the handle needs to be, say, that thick. Comes down, and it's got a nice hook in it. There we go, there's my rough bit. Now this bit's neither flat nor even nor nothing, so it's going to be a bit awkward to cut. While I was at the bandsaw, I also trimmed the shoulders down just a width, and it's already the right length, so now I just need to do the wee tapery bit at the front and the rounded bit at the back. So the head's ready to go on, but before I do that, I want to router the edges to make it smooth to grab. For extra strength, after attaching the head, I'm actually going to use a wedge to jam it in, and I've already cut a slot. There we go. Jammed on, and here's our wedge going in like such, and hammer. Can just jam her in. Not gonna lie, it feels a bit weird in the hand because of the curve, but probably just because I'm not used to it. But nonetheless, cuts great. And this is 2 more to the collection. That isn't even all of them.